If you grew up too fast, you probably didn't get much credit for it. People may have called you mature for your age, independent, or strong, without noticing what it actually cost you. You learned early how to handle responsibility, emotions, and pressure, often before you were ready. That experience is often misunderstood as damage, but psychology shows it can also shape powerful inner strengths, not because it was easy, but because you adapted. Today, we're exploring 4 strengths that often develop when someone grows up too fast, and why they deserve to be recognized. Strength number 1. You developed emotional self-control. Psychology shows that children who face early responsibility often learn to regulate their emotions sooner than others. You didn't always have the option to fall apart, so you learned how to stay composed. You may have become the calm one in stressful situations, the person others rely on when things go wrong. As an adult, this can look like being emotionally steady while others panic. Sometimes it also means you struggle to express vulnerability, but reframe positively. This strength gives you resilience. You can stay grounded in chaos. With time and safety, you can also learn that control doesn't mean suppression. It means choice. Strength number 2. You develop strong problem-solving skills. Research indicates that early independence strengthens adaptive thinking. When you grew up too fast, you likely learned how to assess situations quickly and figure things out on your own. You became resourceful. You don't wait to be rescued. You look for solutions. This can show up in work, relationships, and daily life. You're often the one who just knows what to do. While this strength may have come from necessity, it now gives you confidence and competence. The key is remembering that you don't always have to handle everything alone anymore. Strength number 3. You became highly aware of others' needs. Psychology shows that early caregiving roles often increase empathy and emotional awareness. If you grew up too fast, you may have learned to read moods, anticipate reactions, and sense unspoken needs. You notice when something feels off. You understand people deeply, sometimes without them saying a word. This can lead to emotional fatigue if boundaries aren't clear, but it's also a rare interpersonal strength. When balanced with self-care, it allows you to build meaningful, supportive connections and become a steady presence for others. Strength number 4. You developed a strong sense of responsibility and integrity. Research suggests that early responsibility can shape a deep internal sense of duty. You take your commitments seriously. You value reliability, honesty, and follow-through. You don't like letting people down, sometimes to a fault. This strength often makes you dependable and trustworthy. Others see you as stable and capable. The growth opportunity here is learning that your worth isn't measured only by how much you carry. Responsibility can coexist with rest, joy, and play. If you grew up too fast, you may sometimes feel older inside. You may feel disconnected from people who didn't have to mature early. That feeling is real and understandable, but it doesn't mean you missed out on becoming whole. It means you developed differently. These strengths weren't accidents. They were adaptations. And now, as an adult, you get to decide how to use them, with more kindness toward yourself. Growing up too fast shaped you, but it doesn't have to define your limits. You can keep the strengths and release the weight. You can learn to soften without becoming weak. If this resonated with you, you're not alone, and there's nothing wrong with you. Subscribe for more psychology insights that help you understand your personality, honor your past, and grow forward with clarity and compassion.